I have a confession to make. There is a fern sitting in my living room right now, and I am pretty sure it is silently judging me.
Yeah, we've all been there.
Right. I mean, I try my best, but half the time its leaves are drooping. I just find myself wishing it could, like, open a tiny mouth and tell me exactly what it needs. Like, a little more water, less sun.
Well, what if you didn't have to guess?
Exactly. So today for your deep dive, we are looking at OpenAI's Plant Talk project. It is this amazing open source experiment that literally wires a houseplant into ChatGPT.
It is so cool. And the simplest version of this setup is actually surprisingly straightforward.
Oh, really?
Yeah. To give your plant a voice, all you really need is a computer with a microphone and speakers, a standard webcam, and an OpenAI account.
Okay, so just a webcam?
Pretty much. The
Right.
webcam basically acts the eyes of the AI. It takes these periodic visual snapshots to observe the plant's leaves and, its overall posture.
Okay, so I am basically setting up a little Zoom call for my fern.
Yeah, exactly.
But here's where I have to push back a little bit. I mean, a camera is great, but a plant can look perfectly green on top while being totally bone dry underneath the soil.
Right.
So if it is just looking at a video feed, how does it really know how the plant actually feels?
You have hit on the exact limitation of just using a camera. And that is why the creators designed this leveled up version for tinkerers.
Oh, so it goes beyond just video.
Right. This is where it goes from just seeing to actually feeling.
Hmm.
You basically plug in an Arduino compatible microcontroller and you wire it to a capacitive soil moisture sensor and an LM393 light sensor. So the system gets live, accurate data right over USB.
Okay, so the Arduino is reading the physical environment.
Exactly.
But wait, how does ChatGPT actually understand those electrical signals? Like, connecting a living plant to a digital brain takes some serious integration.
It really does, yeah.
And actually, speaking of building cool things and integrating systems, this podcast is sponsored by Embersilk.
Oh, right.
Yeah, if you need help with AI training, automation, software development, or just uncovering where AI agents could make the most impact for your business or personal life, you should check out embersilk.com for all your AI needs. They do great work.
They really do.
So back to the plant build. How does the physical data turn into a conversation?
Well, that is the real magic here. The system basically translates that raw physical data into text.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it secretly feeds ChatGPT a background prompt saying something like, hey, your soil moisture is at 10% and your light is low.
So that real-world data acts as the AI's nervous system.
Exactly. Triggering it to suddenly start talking to you in this parched, desperate voice.
That is hilarious. So now that the plant has this data, how do you actually interact with it?
So the software side is highly guided. You use the Codex desktop app as your co-pilot, basically.
Okay.
You just tell it to start the Plant Talk project, and it walks you through wiring it up step by step. And once it is running, you get a dashboard.
Like a control room for your plant?
Right? A literal control room. And from there, you can drop into ambient mode for a full-screen, real-time voice conversation.
Wow. So it is like a real-life Tamagotchi, but one that actually talks back to you.
That is a great way to put it.
What's fascinating to me is just the idea of giving a large language model a sensory body, Usually we just type text into a blank screen.
Yeah, mostly.
But here it has physical awareness. Wait, since the code is open source, which is mostly TypeScript, right?
Yes, mostly TypeScript.
Could I mess with the parameters and make my cactus grumpy?
Absolutely. The code is highly remixable. You can go in and alter the prompt instructions to completely change its personality.
Oh, that is amazing.
Yeah, you can make it sarcastic or incredibly needy or, overly enthusiastic. You could swap out the spoken voice and even add custom watering reminders.
So you are basically building a unique persona.
Exactly. A unique persona based on its real-time physical state.
So we are literally turning passive houseplants into active, empathetic companions. It really bridges the gap between the physical world and artificial intelligence.
It does. It reframes our entire relationship with our immediate environment. We stop guessing and start listening.
Which leaves you with a pretty amazing optimistic thought to chew on. I mean, if a few cheap sensors and an internet connection can give a single fern a voice that makes us this empathetic to its needs.
Imagine what happens when we scale this up.
Right. What if we could wire up an entire community garden or a greenhouse and have a conversation with an entire ecosystem?
Oh, the possibilities are incredible.
It could completely revolutionize how we nurture the natural world around us and build this deeply harmonious connection with nature. It is a beautiful vision for the future.
It really is.
Something for you to think about next time you water your plants. If you enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe to the show. Hey, leave us a 5-star review if you can. It really does help get the word out. Thanks for tuning in.